have different search strategies. So before going to the discussion of search strategies, these definitions are very much important to understand and be able to compare which search strategy is better over the other search strategy. So the first and foremost thing is, what is exactly a search strategy? Search strategy is defined by the means of picking the order of expansion of node. So the order of expansion of node would be selected based on how I'm maintaining the fringe list that I already told you. If I maintain it as a stack, I will always pick up the top of the stack to remove. And whatever I am generating as a new set of nodes, they will be pushed on top of earlier nodes in the stack. Okay, so it will be maintained, fringe will be maintained as a stack. If I'm maintaining fringe as a queue, then always I will be removing the first node, and whenever I expand that node, because it is not a goal node, then whatever new nodes are generated, they will always go at the back side because it is maintained as a queue. Okay, so you can imagine that if I have expanded, say, currently 3 nodes, and I selected one of them because it was at the front, rest of the 2 siblings of that node, they will be the next node in contention to come out. They will be the next 2 nodes in the contention to come out. Right? If I'm maintaining the fringe list as a priority queue based on certain priority criteria, then I will always have to maintain the priority queue and select the highest priority node from that particular fringe. Okay, so that is what we refer to as different search strategies, and based on that we can have implementation. How do I compare these implementation in terms of the performance? So if I want to evaluate performance of different search strategies, there are 4 aspects of finding the performance. Number 1 is the completeness, number 2 is time complexity, 3 is space complexity, and 4 is optimality. Now 2 things out of this are already known to you. One is the time complexity and space complexity. Time complexity means how much time it takes for the algorithm, given a specific input size, to search for the goal. That is the time complexity. How much time means how much steps it is required for an algorithm to find out the solution given specific length tree. Okay, number of nodes that are generated, time complexity is depending on that before we get the solution. That is the time complexity. Space complexity on the other hand is the amount of space that is utilized. कितने nodes memory में मुझे रखने पड़ते हैं for identifying or getting the solution. That would be corresponding, or that would be how I would be judging the space complexity. ऑन एन एवरेज मेरे मेमोरी में कितने नोड मुझे ओपन रखने पड़ते हैं सो दैट आई कुड इंस्पेक्ट. मेमोरी में क्या रहेगा? द फ्रिंज. तो जितना ज्यादा बड़ा फ्रिंज उतना मेरा स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी बढ़ता जाएगा. जितना फ्रिंज का साइज कम उतना मेरा स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कम होगा. So my space complexity is directly proportional to the maximum number of nodes that I keep in memory while doing the search for same length search problem. Same length search problem के लिए space complexity ऐसे judge होगा. So time complexity, space complexity, they are naturally known to you. They are not difficult to understand. Rest of the two are specific to search problem. तो search problem में completeness क्या होता है? अगर सर्च का एक सर्च प्रॉब्लम जनरली क्या होता है, मेरे पास एक की रहता है, मेरे पास एक डेटा सेट रहता है, उसमें मैं वो की सर्च करता हूं. अगर वो की यानी अगर सॉल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट होता है, अगर वो की मेरे सर्च नोड में एग्जिस्ट होता है, अगर गोल नोड मेरे नोड्स में है, मेरे स्टेट स्पेस में गोल नोड है, तो क्या मैं वो गोल नोड को ऑब्टेन कर सकता हूं, सर्च कर सकता हूं यूजिंग माय स्ट्रेटजी? Then the strategy is referred to as complete. The completeness means, does it always find a solution if one exists? अगर solution exist करता है problem को, तो problem हमेशा पाया जाएगा for sure. Then the algorithm is referred to as a complete algorithm. Next strategy or next evaluation criteria is optimality. I may have certain problems. I yesterday only talked about this. I may have certain problems that may have multiple solutions. If there are multiple goal nodes in the state space, can I get the least cost solution always using the search strategy? Then such search strategy would be referred to as optimal. A search strategy will be optimal if the algorithm that the search strategy implements always finds least cost solution. Okay, so that's the consideration of the optimality of the search algorithm. So whenever I want to compare any two search algorithms, I will compare them based on these four criteria. Number one is completeness, number two is time complexity, number three is space complexity, number four is optimality. And this way, it becomes easier for us to judge which algorithm does better for which problem and which algorithm does average for certain problems that we can evaluate. नाउ टाइम एंड स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी जब हम लोग ट्री सर्च के बारे में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, वी आर यूजिंग ट्री सर्च फॉर डूइंग searching for the goal node in a state space. In such scenario, when we want to define space and time complexity, there are certain kind of notations which are naturally used in many texts, and those notations involve b small, d small, and m. This B refers to maximum branching factor of the search tree. Now, what is maximum branching factor? Yesterday we talked about the 8 puzzle problem, and I told you that since 8 puzzle works in a 3 cross 3 grid like this, okay, if the space is at the center, I may have 4 next states corresponding to these 4 actions. So my branching factor for such a state where space is at the center for 8 puzzle problem would be 4, because I'm forking into 4 child nodes or 4 successors. If for the same problem I reach a corner space, so the space is at a corner like this or this or this, then in that case I can only perform two of these actions, down and right in this case, and in other cases you can think of what could be the two actions. Since I can do only two actions, I can only fork into two successors in that scenario. So how many such kind of different cases are there in eight puzzle problem? 3 are there. I can be at the corner, I can be at the center, or I can be at the side center. के साइड सेंटर. तो अगर मैं ये कोई भी एज के सेंटर में हूँ, साइड सेंटर नहीं, कोई भी एज के सेंटर नोड में हूँ, तो मेरे पास 3 ऑप्शंस है टू एक्सपांड नोड. So my branching factor can be either 2, either 3, or 4. So I have 3 different values of branching factor for this particular problem. So what is the maximum branching factor that I have? That is 4. So this is the maximum value of the branching factor. So B for this problem would be 4 in that way. So maximum branching factor of search tree, this way you can understand what it means. Okay, so B in the case of 8 puzzle problem is going to be 4. For a 15 puzzle problem it could be different. Will it be? No, it will still be 4, because there will be maximum 4 actions that you can perform. Okay, let it be. Depth D is the depth of least cost solution. ये बहुत natural था to understand what is B, but D is kind of difficult to understand. D stands for depth of least cost solution. Now, to understand this, I may actually open a thing here. Say suppose some hypothetical problem. This is the initial state, and I may actually have this way of expanding the nodes, and it's a binary problem kind of. Every time I expand only into 2 nodes. Okay, so let this be the way this problem search tree induction to be like. Okay, consider that this node represents one solution, whereas this node also represents a solution. Okay, so now this node is at depth level 1, 2, 3, and this solution is at depth level 1, 2. Definitely cost to reach this node would be different and cost to reach this node would be different. Okay, one may be more over the other, I'm not saying that, but if I'm judging it based on the depth of the solution, okay, then this solution is deeper than this solution. Okay, to reach this solution I need to perform 3 actions. What is the cost of this action depends on that problem. Okay, it may be very less compared to a solution that requires you to take 2 actions, but they are costly actions. That may also happen. So in this context, now we'll learn what do you mean by D and what do you mean by M. So D is the depth of least cost solution. So we will judge how many solutions are there. Based on that, if there is one solution at level 2, one solution at level 3 or depth 3, we will evaluate which has the least cost compared least cost solution, which is the least cost solution, and that will be the depth of least cost solution. So we want the depth and we want the depth of least cost solution. So we want not just understand what are the different solutions, but what are the costs of those solutions, and we will find the depth of least cost solution as D. Okay, now M is the maximum depth of the state space. That means मेरा state space कितना deep हो सकता है. So for that we need to understand few little details. Now this state space that we are looking at for this Riemannian traversal problem that we had seen earlier. Okay, यहाँ पे देखोगे तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ 20 nodes है. If you count these nodes, there are 20. So my state space size is 20. But if I allow looping, that is going from Arad to Zerind and coming back to Arad, then what would be the depth of my tree? I can have a tree of infinite depth. कितना भी deep tree हो सकता है मेरा. But then if I actually say that, आपको in the problem definition itself I say that you are not supposed to go beyond 4 hop routes to Bucharest. You are not supposed to go more than 4 hop route to Bucharest. बुकारेस्ट को पहुंचना है, लेकिन 4 हॉप, ये 4 हॉप से कम हॉप में, तो आपका डेप्थ जो है सॉल्यूशन का या डेप्थ जो है ट्री का वो लिमिट हो जाता है. Okay, that is limited to depth level 4. So you can start with Arad and you can only expand the tree up to level 4, and you need not explore it into the extra depth levels. So M refers to the maximum depth level, and for easily any problem you can have a infinitely deep trees generated, search tree generated. Okay, so it is not a finite value. M may not be a finite value, it may be an infinite value. That is what you need to understand. It will be infinite when I allow actions to be reversal actions to be valid. अगर मैंने assume किया तो आप सोच सकते हो कि आपके ट्री में loops आ जाएंगे, and because of those loops you can have an infinite length or infinite deep tree. Sorry, length नहीं, ट्री के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में आई शुड से डीप ट्रीज हो सकते हैं. ओके, सो दीज आर द 3 वेरिएबल्स दैट आर जनरली यूज्ड while specifying the time and space complexity. इसलिए इनको हमने बारीकी से देखा. B, maximum number of branching factor for a problem. D is depth of the least cost solution for a problem. M is the maximum depth of the state space. Maximum depth of the